A good budget must have the pulse of the nation and respond to it appropriately. Budget presented today on February 1, 2019 did demonstrate sensitivity to what was the need of the nation and responded appropriately. When I look at the focus of this budget, it is a boost to rural, housing and consumers. It is a response to the middle class India, to different segments of society which is more the mass of India and which has significant implications for growth of consumer demand, both in urban and rural area. An average middle class person would be delighted to know that he or she pays no taxes up to 5 lakhs. In addition, of course, there are deductions available. For many years, a middle class person in semi-urban and urban India believed that he or she was not getting as good a deal as farmers. So while the finance minister has taken care of the farmers, he has also taken care of the vast expanse of lower middle class and middle class of India. This is the pulse of the nation which the budget 2019-20 has been sensitive to. Yes, of course, it is the last budget of this government over the last 5 years. But it is in a way responding to the needs of the nation at a point of time. Going forward, I think when I look at the implications for investors, investors should be focused on, as I mentioned, 3 sectors: rural-oriented, housing, and consumer-oriented sectors. These are the ones which will benefit by higher money in the pockets of people in a broad section. At the same time, for investors, they need to keep an eye on the implications of a slightly higher fiscal deficit in terms of interest rates on government securities and bonds. These determine the sovereign yield curve basis which the rest of the interest rate in the economy is determined. Additionally, we have to watch the implications of this budget in terms of monetary policy of the RBI, which is expected shortly. So there are a lot of interesting and moving pieces, but all in all, I would consider budget 2019-20 captures the mood of the nation and responds to it with a bang.